Man, y'all know what this one about. So the prejudging just got wrapped up for the Prague. Man, CBum, come on, man. It took over the classic division, ruined many lives for years now, and he's going over to the open side and doing the same. Man, I'm gonna play this clip, and y'all tell me what you think. But man, I might have to change out my prediction, honestly. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to keep this video short, but I'm gonna go into detail on this. CBum did not look small up there with them guys. Now, mind you, we had my boy Sean up there, 212. Sean ain't that tall, but you know, you had Horse MD up there, Matthias Holwick, and a couple other guys, which that's another surprising thing. When they did the last call out and they had the top four, I see Horse MD wasn't even up there. And the crazy part about it is, CBum never moved from the middle. They exchanged Sean and Martin, I think 3 to 4 times, comparing them to CBum. And we've seen it a lot of times. They just did this literally at the Olympia with Samson. They moved Hottie and Derek around a couple times to compare them to Samson, not Samson to them. So that's a little scary, man. That's a little scary. And honestly, Manny Rambod, you know, salute to him. He just retired, announced that he retired after this show. But he's the finals king. He always brings his guys in looking better. I think only one incident, literally, was this year that in the finals, his competitors didn't look better than they did in prejudging. A lot of times with Hani, his guys won in finals, and they was, you know, either close or actually losing in prejudging and came out on top in finals. So anyhow, with CBum, with him knowing CBum as good as he knows him, and with their track record, man, I see CBum only getting better. And one thing I do want to say too that kind of hurt my feelings looking at Martin up there, because it kind of seemed like not only could you it seemed like you could see it in his face, but there at the end, he started sweating real bad, and I think it was maybe not because he wasn't in shape, because he definitely had the lines, he definitely had the dryness look, that dry look to him. But you know, when you kind of get in your head, especially if you competed before or did anything that's on that competitive level, man, when you don't feel comfortable in your position no more, or you don't feel like you're at the top, sometimes you can kind of get in your head and start trying too hard, or, you know, pushing yourself a little bit harder than you need to, with the posing or whatever, you know, that situation is. And you begin to overwork yourself. You begin to start doing stuff that's really not necessary. And that's where you get your blood flowing a little bit too much. And it kind of looked like that was the situation, sadly to say. And man, you know, I'm pretty sure him and everybody else, myself included, had him taking this show, man. So to be, you know, getting twirled around and not being that middle spot where CBum was, I know that kind of, you know, touched him a little bit. But man, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I think, and touching back on how people look too, Sean, man, I think that's one of the best packages I've seen from Sean. I think that's 2022 Sean, or 23 Sean, with the dryness, with the condition. And I really wish that would have been the same Sean now as it was last month, so at the Olympia. But yeah, man, it's looking like my prediction was CBum or Martin, CBum, Sean. And honestly, like I said, I wasn't really familiar with anybody outside of the top four except MD, Horse MD. So I couldn't say he was going to actually get fourth or not. But from the looks of it, you know, Matthias Holwick is going to get that fourth spot from the looks of it. Because like I said, he was kind of in that top four for a while with Bum and them. So again, you know, we can only compare what we're seeing today. We still got finals tomorrow, but it is definitely looking like CBum finna get Olympia qualification. And what's gonna be crazy is I honestly don't think CBum really wanna pass that open Olympia. We all know he got the health conditions to where we say he can't. But honestly, I don't think CBum would have to push as much as we all think he would. Just going off of this show, CBum is a big dude, man. When you coming up there 250 pounds lean, that's a lot of guy. That's a lot of man, you know. And we was always looking at these, you know, these 5'6" guys, 5'7" guys coming up there. And they're, you know, they look like a brick house, but it's that height difference. When you that tall, you take up a lot of space, you know, and you also dwarf people regardless of how big they are when they're that short. You know, being a 6-footer, I could kind of attest to sometimes you look at a person and they look big from camera angles or, you know, from TV, social media and whatnot, but when you actually get next to these guys, don't get me wrong, they're big, but they're not as big as you imagine them to be sometimes. But anyhow, man, you let me know. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this, man. Cause I am, man, blown away that CBum got up there and looked at as big as he looked. Looked at it. Looked as big as he looked. And again, you know, just going back to what I said, you know, you imagining, you know, Martin and them to be, you know, these wide frame houses, but when you get a 6 foot 262, I think CBum is 6 foot 2, 250 pound guy standing next to him, not all that big. They're not dwarfing the tall, skinny guy no more. So again, y'all let me know what y'all think. It really looks like CBum may take this, which is insane to me. I'm kind of hurt because Martin, my guy, we all know Sean was probably never, you know, destined to go to open. I feel like Sean probably gonna change it up a little bit. Probably try to get another one in the 212, and of course he's been doing this for a long time. So you know, I kind of feel like Sean was actually serious when he said doing this for fun. And we know for sure Martin is taking it serious. You know, he has to get his qualification since he plays fourth. So it kind of hurt my feelings that, you know, Bum went over there for shits and giggles, and, you know, he may take that qualification from Martin. So we'll see how it go. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And, man, we'll see y'all on this ride tomorrow, man. Peace.